What's a greater feeling than knowing that you live on for eternity? And the reason the title is what the title is because fear is such a huge part in destroying the soul. And I've experienced this myself, and I still am experiencing this. And it's truly horrible because of all the programming, my dog in the back, all the programming that we have been through since we were raised. And I don't know who initiated the programming or where we went wrong, but everything is programmed around fear. Fear this, fear that. And it's horrible because we're all scared of losing something, when in reality, you can't lose anything. And there is nothing to fear. And what sucks the most is, and I know this from experience, you could know this so deeply and you could trust what I'm saying, and you will still hold this fear because it is so deeply programmed into your mind. And I believe it has reached the heart as well. I feel like when you move in fear, it can come from the heart, and that really is unfortunate. But you are powerful beyond measure. You are more powerful than I could even explain with words. Because we are not this body that you see. We are consciousness. And consciousness has created everything around you. Look around you. Everything is created by consciousness. And a lot of people think consciousness dictates. No. A lot of people think the universe dictates consciousness when consciousness dictates the universe. And you could hear that, but until you fully grasp what I just said, it completely changes everything that you know. You mean the whole universe, everything spreads on for light years, is dictated by consciousness, which I am. Yes, that is what I mean. And it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Consciousness is the most powerful thing in the world. Without consciousness, we wouldn't even be having this experience. Without this awareness that we are. And the reason fear is so deeply embedded into us is because since we were born, we have identified with what we see in the mirror, and that is the human body. And nothing about identifying with the human body is good, because it dies off. And that's in all of our minds. And we're young kids thinking about this, like death. That's all we're thinking about as young kids. No one wants to be thinking about death. And you wonder why people live the way they do, this YOLO lifestyle, just doing whatever. It's because they think they're going to die. All of us think we're going to die. And that after this, there's no more this. There's no more of this experience. And some people do believe in religions and heavens, but even that is fear-based. And I'm really trying to break through fear myself, because I was very scared to even make a video like this, because the things I'm saying is so, it's crazy to a lot of people, but to me it's the truth. And even though I haven't fully experienced that truth, I know within my heart that it's the truth. And this might sound crazy, but I was scared to post videos like this, to do anything like this, because I was worried, this is information maybe that people don't want to get out, because there's a reason I don't know what that reason is, that we don't know this, that we weren't taught this in school, that we weren't raised to know that, we don't need to be identifying with this human body, because that's not who we are. We are the soul. We are consciousness. We are the awareness. We are the most powerful. There's no way for me to describe it except beautiful and freedom. The definition of freedom has got to be the soul, because you are living on for eternity. And knowing that, feeling that, is one of the best feelings in the world. And not just that you live on for eternity, but you have the power to create whatever your heart desires, quite literally. And I want you to be very open-minded when I say this, right? Everything I'm saying, you need to be very open-minded, because if you're closed-minded, this isn't going to hit you the way it needs to hit you. And this is another reason why I was scared to put this type of content out, because I know a lot of people are going to have judgments, and they're going to judge this they're going to judge this. And there's probably going to be comments saying that what I'm saying is wrong, or what I'm saying is not the truth. But I can feel it in my heart that what I am saying is the truth, right? And I was also scared that, this content people don't want this content to be pushed out. So maybe someone will try to, send a hit on me. Crazy thoughts like that is making me so scared to put out content like this. But honestly, it is what it is at the end of the day, because I know there's people out there that this content will impact and will make you feel like God, make you feel invincible. Because at the end of the day, you are invincible. And maybe not here you are, because yeah, you could get shot and you're going to get hurt. But the whole reason this whole construct was created to begin with. When I mean construct, I mean earth. And this goes deep, man. I mean, we are so far off from the truth. It is insane. It is quite literally insane. And I want to give props to Darius J. Wright. This person has inspired me, has informed me, and he is a great individual. And I don't know where I would be mentally without that type of impact. And he's also inspired me to come out here and make videos like this myself, and have no fear to make a video like this. And I'll put his YouTube down in the description. But your dreams. When you dream, you think that's a dream. You're off into a fairy reality. When that is the true reality. That is the truest version of yourself. And you know what you're doing in those dreams? You're forming everything around you with your thoughts. And a lot of you already know this, that your thoughts affect your dreams. But what you don't know is that you are affecting, you could literally build a heaven there. And because our thoughts are so scattered and we are so far off from the truth, from love, we are making hells in our minds, in our dreams, which is our true reality. And that manifests down into this construct, which is basically a video game that we are playing. Your body is the character that you are playing in this video game. And when you go to sleep, you go back to real life. Open your mind and think about it that way for a second, just a second, right? Now, if that is your real existence, that means you have the power to manifest whatever you desire in front of you. And imagine this, consciousness creates everything. This construct, we created this to be what we are not, to experience what we are not. What is this character that we are here? We are mortal. Our body eventually dies off. We are very limited here, to say the least. And on the other side, it's just expansive. The limits, it goes from limited here to limitless on the other side. And I hate to speak so much about it because I've yet to experience much of that myself yet, and I strive to experience it. Very recently I've started striving to experience it, but that's why I would recommend you to go watch Darius J. Wright, because he can inform you in ways that I cannot. But what I can give you is hope, faith, and belief that this is the truth. This is reality. And I hope you hear it in my voice that this is the truth of us. And the more of us that start to realize this, imagine the change that could happen in our world. Like, genuinely imagine the things that could happen in our world. We could be living in a completely different reality here. And I know if you're watching this and this is your first time ever hearing anything like this, you probably have judgment, questions just racing through your mind. And I completely understand it, because I would be the same way. And that's why, again, I'm going to refer you to go watch Darius. But I just need you to feel what I'm saying. Feel the love, the power behind what I'm saying. This video may have gotten off track. I don't know how long this is. This is 12 minutes. But I could go on for hours about this. I mean, genuinely, I could go on for probably days about this. But I just want you to understand that please do everything you can to remove fear out of your life, because every bit of it is completely a illusion. It's false. And I have it myself that I am trying to elude out of my heart, get it out of my brain. But the way our minds are, the way it's just hard to reprogram ourselves. You have to constantly, I don't know what I am trying to say there, but you have to constantly get at it. It's not like, and I heard this from someone in Darius's testimonials, but fear is not a switch that you can just shut off, because that's not how our brains work. It's something that you genuinely have to work at. And unless you have to understand first that you are the soul, you are consciousness, you are not this physical body that you see. And when you dream, when you doze off in your sleep, you are going to the real reality. That is your real reality. And until you fully understand that, then you won't be able to fully start the process of getting rid of all these beliefs, all this fear-based programming. And it's a tough process. I'm not going to lie. And when I first got into it, I thought this is going to be something I could easily do, but it's not. It's not at all. Because, like I said again, from the day we were born, we were programmed with false fear programming. And it has become our reality. And it's very unfortunate. It's very sad, but that's the way it is. And all we can do now is spread the truth and hope that eventually, everyone comes to this knowing and this light that we are powerful beyond measure. We are not just these humans, or we are not just these bodies that eventually die off later on, and then, nothing else. And then you could believe, you go to, I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't want to cause too much controversy. But even though I don't believe that this video will get out to too many people, but I hope the people it does get out to, it's the right people. And yeah, I really hope this video touched a lot of you. I hope you feel the words that I'm saying. I hope you really had an open mind through this. And I also hope that I can point you in the right direction to Darius as he will expand your mind even more if you are open to it. And I really hope you are, because I promise you it is benefiting you. And at the end of the day, I am doing this not just for my benefit, but for your benefit, for people. Because people, listen, I love you. No matter who you are, no matter what you have done in your life, I don't care if you've done the most horrible thing. I don't care if you have been the most perfect person in your life. I love you. And you know why? Because you were just like us, raised with this fear-based programming, this false belief system that, I mean, this type of programming can do who knows what to people. And just look at the world today and you can see what it does to people. So no matter who you are, I love you. And that is what we need more of in the world, is love. More people who love people who have nothing, not who have done nothing. We need more people who love people, because we are so far gone from it. But yeah, I'm done rambling. I do plan to post more videos about this, because I don't know, something today just told me, like, you are too informed. You are too informed to not go out there and be talking about this truth that can change the world, change people's lives like it has changed my own life. So I really hope you think deeply about this. And yeah.